Good morning students. This is second video of your first chapter. In the last video we learned about the definition of computer, four main parts of computer, and we also learned in detail about monitor and CPU. In today's video we will learn about keyboard. So let's start our today's class. Keyboard. A keyboard is an input device. That means a keyboard is used by a computer to take input from the user. A keyboard consists of number of keys on it, with the help of which you can type alphabet, numbers, words and sentences. A keyboard has total 104 keys. A keyboard consists of following types of keys. Alphabet keys. All the alphabetical characters from A to Z are available on the keyboard. We can use these alphabetical keys to write words in either capital letter or small letter by just using a caps lock key. The second type of key available on keyboard is number keys. The number keys are present at the top of the alphabetical keys and at the right of the keyboard. We can use these number keys at the time of calculation or listing. The third type of key available on keyboard is punctuation key. We can use these keys like single inverted comma, comma, semicolon, double inverted comma, question mark while making documents. The fourth type of keys are function keys. These keys are available at the top of the keyboard. The function keys have some special predefined functions that is defined by the operating system or the active program. Next are the arrows keys. They are also called navigation keys. They are used to navigate the cursor top, down, left or right. The next type of keys are symbol keys. They are given on the number keys. To use these symbol keys, we have to use the shift key. These symbol keys are used at different places, like @ is used while writing the email address, and addition, subtraction, multiplication, percentage, equal to. These symbols are used at the time of mathematical operations. And the next type of keys are special keys. These are Shift, Ctrl, Alt and Delete. These keys are used as combination with other keys to change their functions. Like if we use Shift with the number keys, then number will not be entered, but the symbols will be entered that are given on the number keys. Now we will read about some more keys of keyboard. Now let's study about some other keys of the keyboard. Caps lock key. This key is used to type letters in capital or uppercase. Shift key. Shift key is used in combination with other keys. There are two shift keys available on keyboard, one at the right and other at the left of the board. Space bar key. It is the longest key you will see on the keyboard. It is used to give blank spaces between words. Cursor control key. The arrow keys given on the keyboard are called cursor control key. 4 cursor control keys are there on keyboard for different direction: up, down, left and right. Enter key. Enter key is used to take cursor to the next line. It is used after finishing a sentence. Delete key. Delete key is used to erase your mistake. It erases the character to the right of the cursor. Backspace key. It is used to erase the character at left of the cursor. It has an arrow printed on it. Now I will explain the function of all these keys with the help of on-screen keyboard. Students, this is a on-screen keyboard. It has the same layout of a physical keyboard. So let's see the function of caps lock key. Caps lock key is used to make characters to uppercase. Let's take a sentence. Hello, this is your computer class. Whatever I typed here is in lowercase. So if I want to write the same sentence in uppercase, then I will have to switch this caps lock key on. When I press this key, then it gets on, and you all can see here that all the characters have turned to uppercase. Now if I write the same sentence, then it will be in uppercase. And again if I have to write the same sentence in lowercase, then I will set this caps lock key off. Now let's see the function of shift key. A shift key is a combination key. That means it is always used with some other keys. Shift key does not have its own function. Now let's see an example to understand the function of shift key. Suppose I have to write a mathematical operation like 12 into 4 is equal to 48. As you all can see here, in this operation I have used a special character asterisk for multiplication. This asterisk symbol is present on the number 8. So if I press the number 8, then 8 will appear on the screen. But if I have to use this asterisk symbol, then I will press the shift key and then press 8. Then this asterisk will appear. Like this only, shift is always used to use the special character given on the number keys. There is one more function of shift key. Like if we have to write a letter whose only one character is in capital letter or uppercase, then in such case shift button is used. Let's take an example. If I have to write a name Rahul where the first character R is in uppercase, then I will press the shift button and then press the R button, and then I will release the shift key and then press the rest of the characters. Now we will see the function of spacebar key. A spacebar key is the longest key available on the keyboard. It is used to give space between words. A spacebar key once pressed gives one character space. Let's see this by an example. If I have to write a sentence like a computer is an electronic device. So Whenever I am giving a space between two words, then I have to press the space bar. Before reading about cursor control keys, we all should understand about the cursor. The cursor is the eye-shaped mark which is always blinking on the screen. See here, this is a cursor. It shows the position of the next character that is to be typed, and the cursor control keys are used to navigate this cursor across the document. We can use these cursor control keys to move the cursor in any direction, like we can move it in the right with the help of this right key. We can move this down, up, left. Now we will learn about the enter key. Enter key is used to change the line, or we can also say that enter key is used to take the cursor to the next line. Like if I write a sentence here, a computer is an electronic device, and if my sentence gets over here, then I can use the enter key to jump to the next line. When I'll press this enter key, my cursor will go to the next line. Now let's see the function of delete key. Delete key is used to erase the characters from the document. It erases the characters to the right. Now if my cursor is placed here just before the character E, and if I press the delete key, then the character E will be deleted. And at last, backspace key is also used to erase mistakes that are made by us in the document. But the only difference is that the delete button erases the character at the right and the backspace button erases the character at the left. In this sentence, our cursor is present right after character N, and we press the backspace key, then the character N will be deleted.